Also tonight, Chattanooga's City Council had a final reading of an ordinance that was aimed at creating a board for short-term vacation rentals. It established density and distance restrictions for those units. Local 3's Abigail Martin joins us with what happened. Abigail.
Greg, the ordinance putting restrictions and guidelines on short-term vacation rentals, it failed after being read. A motion was not put on the floor to begin the voting process. I spoke with Councilman Chip Henderson, co-sponsor of the ordinance, and a local realtor after the meeting to discuss their feelings and what this means for the city. An awkward silence filled the city council room for the final reading of the ordinance that would restrict short-term rentals.
Motion fails for lack of a motion. It does fail.
I expected it to go down in flames, and it did. I guess we didn't have enough courage to put a motion out on the floor tonight.
Councilman Chip Henderson says he's disappointed the ordinance failed after working for several months with a lot of input from fellow council members. In last week's meeting, an amendment was approved that would require a 1,000-foot buffer zone, a restriction for the distance between absentee rental properties in single-family areas. Those in favor hoped the move would limit the number of vacation rentals in their districts. Those opposed, Henderson included, argued the distance would effectively shut the business down. He says short-term vacation rentals bring tax dollars into Scenic City, but adds to move forward, the council's next step may be to look back.
So I think maybe we're going to reconsider pretty much the proposal that was presented in November to see if that could get 5 votes.
The mayor's chief of staff authored that proposal, which several council members opposed. It would take short-term vacation rentals citywide and place them in any zone that allows a motel.
They're more interested in having hotels in Chattanooga than they are having actual local Chattanooga businesses like we are.
Brad Wardlaw, a local realtor who expected tonight's ordinance would be approved, says he is concerned there will be more restrictions on the industry.
Our parents stayed at the Holiday Inn. We're sort of a transitional generation. Our kids will stay in short-term vacation rentals. They're not going away.
For now, he says he will keep doing what he's doing. Wardlaw says legal action depends on the ordinance and how restrictive it is. Henderson says this is something the city needs to address. He says a compromise needs to be made between residents and short-term vacation rental owners. Live in studio, I'm Abigail Martin, Local 3 News.